She's the best. Sneaking through a window. Everything is better when she's around. I can't wait till her
Everything is
parents
better
go
when she's
out of
around.
town.
That's
I
what
can't
makes
fall
me
in love with the
be
girl at the
around.
rock show.
And
Da
sometimes
da
when I
da.
go
Wait, do they
over
do
to
a
her
Danana in
house,
that
I
song?
don't know what this. What?
It's Blink 182, Girl at the Rock Show.
I was just singing your song. I didn't know this was someone else. Someone else was involved. Is
It's
that
okay. It's the pre-show. It doesn't matter yet.
okay?
Nothing matters yet. We're allowed to
It's still a soft show.
soft show.
This is
This
50%
is,
improvised.
and that's why they call it a cold open because we're not
Oh.
like
Mm-hmm.
we're not like warm and elastic yet.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't like stretched out, gotten like wet.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You know when you go for a run and you get like wet halfway through?
Yeah.
That's my favorite part of the
That's
run.
how you know the ice is melted off from the beginning of the
Hell
run.
yeah.
And
You start the run and you're like,
Mhm.
ooh, chilly.
yep.
I'm a little chilly.
Yep.
Ooh.
And your nips start to go.
Yeah, your nips just like melt.
I got my eyebrows waxed for this.
Oh,
Mhm.
show them off, boy.
Oh wait.
There you go. Oh yeah. Oh, that's some hot brow action.
Sexy.
Sexy brows.
Sexy eyebrows.
Ooh.
Sexy brows. Yeah, they were pretty hairy.
Did you actually get your eyebrows waxed?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. Proud of you. My eyebrows are au natural.
They pretty much do it for free.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How does it work? What are they? Just put wax on your face?
It's like pay as you go eyebrow waxing. I'll walk into random buildings that say waxing and just say,
do you wanna,
hit the brows.
Do you want to take care of these brows for a sec?
Hit the brows. Hit the
Just
brows
take
on
care
the
of
old man.
them.
Take care of your old man's
Take care
brows.
of them.
Please.
Okay.
Wax. What?
Okay.
What?
Your brows look fly as hell, dog.
Thank you. They were pretty bad. It was hard. Like between my wrists and my brows. It's like, fuck.
I'm going to be honest.
Mhm.
If you didn't say anything,
Right.
I wouldn't notice.
No one would. That's why I
well,
have to tell
especially because
everyone.
you have hair that goes all
yeah.
the way here.
Yeah.
It's all the way
Mhm.
there.
You couldn't even see.
But you do make sure you tell everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to know this.
Yes.
This is important.
Yes. I haven't taken it to social, but I'm sure I'll run a little campaign of some kind.
Get on the soch.
Mhm.
A little socially meets.
Mm-hmm.
Hell
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Last week.
Emails. What?
There was two. I remember at the beginning of the show, I was like, there was two things that I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember one of them.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember that? One of them was, I think warranties are like blackmail.
We talked about that.
Fun little joke.
Okay.
And we
did talk about that.
We dug into it. We
Yes.
did like impressions of the Sopranos and stuff.
Mhm.
Good stuff.
Mhm.
Fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I remembered what the other thing was. I couldn't remember last week. I did remember it.
Okay.
Last week on Monday, I received a piece of mail, some correspondence from my grandmother, from my granny, my busha.
What do we
I
think?
call her my busha because we're very Polish.
Okay.
It just profoundly Polish.
You've met before?
I have a busha. I have a jaja.
Okay.
I
don't.
She sent me a card.
Uh-huh.
And the card had some money in it.
Whoa.
I don't like to kiss and tell, but it was upwards of $30.
No. That's almost a tank of gas in some states.
It was upwards of $30.
Yeah.
And inside the card, she wrote, it seems like a weird amount this month, but I just wanted to let you know it's because you are the grandchild of the month.
So it's kind of like Zodiac stuff.
Well,
read into the numbers.
My question is, my immediate question was, I mean, I have to assume that it's like there's 4 grandchildren that she has, and so it's a quarterly situation. I will be grandchild of the month, but it also implies the possibility that I did something so well this past month in March that I like employee of the month type situation. Yeah. So I did spend a lot of time last week really thinking hard about the things I did in the month of March.
Okay.
trying to figure out what did I do
Yeah.
so well to elicit being grandchild of the month.
What'd you come up with?
I'll tell you exactly what I did in the month of March.
I'm excited.
Fucking dick. I didn't do dick
Whoa.
in the month of March.
That means
I didn't do it. So that means just me existing made me the best.
You didn't like shovel leaves or
No. No, I didn't do a single act of service.
no leaf.
That is not my love
You
language.
like rake snow. You
ever just rake snow?
Volunteer at Walmart.
You ever just hang out in front of an old person's house with a rake and say, "Can I take care of some snow?"
How do I get on this list?
Well, first you have to. Ooh, I wonder if I could convince my mom to adopt you.
That'd be chill.
They were pretty chill.
Yeah, I never really had.
Hey, Mom, you want to adopt my 30-year-old friend?
31.
Oh,
if it's a numbers
he's a
game.
fancy bitch.
if it's a numbers game.
I don't know if it's a numbers game.
I'm interested. I'm willing to apply.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Apply for the. You just hop on Glassdoor, hop on Indeed.
After she sees these brows, it's over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got that tight brow game. Anyway, we should probably. Should we? James? Should we?
No.
I just want to right out of the gate. Boom. Right out of the gate. Big. Right out of the gate.
Pow.
McDougal, you're not allowed to fall asleep.
No sleep, McDougal. Get
'Cause-
that in the chat. Get that firing.
Hashtag McDougal can't sleep. No sleep. Hashtag no sleep for McDougal.
I'm voting for McDougal for Portland's funniest person. 2022.
He counts.
Yeah.
He counts.
He counts.
Put him in the running.
He's up there. He's a top 5 at least.
We should see if there's any spaces left and sign him up and just put a computer on the stage.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Anyway.
Nick's not going to get that.
McDougal, you're not allowed to go to sleep because James made something this week and you got to see it. It's mostly for you, McDougal.
Getting sneaked on. There's this show's become more about stabbing people in the back with positivity.
I believe that's just called doing something nice for somebody.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A fun little surprise.
My brain doesn't really work like that. I don't know. Yeah. How do you like that?
Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready for the super secret theme this week?
My whole body is sweating thinking about it.
Well, that's just because it's warm in this room. This is a warm room and you're wearing a big sweater.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
Well, not right now.
But it will be.
You're gonna be soaked.
9 months from now.
You're gonna be a moist Mickey by the end of this episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
A wet William.
I'll be a slobbed. I'll be a rolly grumbler.
Big time rolly grumbler.
Wet rolly grumbler. All
right. The secret theme is reality.
Bingo, 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 bingo.
Wow, wow, wow.
Gang, 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 gang. Get down from there. Get down from that tree.
I can't get down. I'm stuck in the tree.
Shut up,
Somebody
bird.
call the fire department.
Get the hose. The big hose, not the garden hose.
Wait, we're gonna get him out of the tree with a hose?
Yeah, to spray the birds out of the tree.
Oh.
Yeah.
Get out of there, birds. Anyway.
Yep.
Reality is the theme. It's
cool. That's chill.
We're talking about reality.
That's chill.
Like, it could be like, is this even real? That's a pretty good question.
Like in The Sims.
But also, do you like the Jersey Shore? That's a reality question.
Also real. Okay. So things that are real.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like Jersey Shore is like reality TV.
Yeah.
But also virtual. You ever played that PSVR?
Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
Oh, like the cuck game. Where you pretend to be
Wait,
a
is
cuck.
that in VR? James sent me right before the show.
This was a fan submission.
James sent me a link to a game on Steam that was called Cuck Simulator.
It was sent to me with no context. It's just a link.
It says Cuckold Simulator, Life as a Beta Male Cuck on Steam.
Reality.
True reality. Yeah, I think, well, I mean, that's kind of like a, yeah, sure. Why not? A simulator, that's kind of like reality.
You're halfway there.
Halfway there.
Yep.
But you know what? Ooh, this is I'm going to do a really good segue right now. Are you ready for this really good segue?
Go.
Close your eyes and prepare your face for this really good segue. I'm going to use this really good segue to introduce our first guest of the night. And it's a really good segue, and you're going to lose your mind for how good this segue is.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I want to relax my face.
We're halfway there, but you know who's all the way there is our first guest, Tina Högström. Oh, check it out.
Hey! All the way there.
Did you see? Hell yeah. Everybody do.
I don't even know what it started off. Now it's changed. It's going
like Cool Kids on PBS.
It's like you ever see those people who do like tutting, but it's just the one.
Like all I can do, I've lined up gloves, and all I do is just go.
Ooh, just and then the head box. Ooh.
Wait.
Oh.
What?
Perfect. Oh man, crazy.
Flawless.
Check it out.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing so good. I'm doing good. The weather has me sweaty, stinky, and excited, you know.
Three best things to be.
I agree. Yeah. Really throwing out them pheromones to the world.
I'd rather stink than think. That's what I always say. I like to be just like a dumb slob.
I only wore one shirt today.
Ooh.
And it didn't go well, but it's doing the job.
Wait.
Do you wear
normal?
Yeah.
No, it was just a
Oh, wait. Never mind. I have definitely worn several shirts today.
It was a shirt that endured a lot through the day.
Oh.
Yeah.
What'd you put that shirt through?
Hot temperatures.
Sure.
A walk.
Ooh.
I ate a breakfast burger that had bacon, ham, and gravy and an egg on it. And if you haven't eaten one of those in the sun,
that is not a warm morning.
That's a hot brunch.
Oh man!
But if you like a hot brunch, I know a few places.
Tina, what did you put your shirt through today?
Well, you know what? This is not my first shirt that I've worn today either.
Classic.
See?
Let's get a dog pound in the chat for not our first shirt. Can that be a thing we start doing on the show? I just decided it's something that I want.
We've been ramping up to that with a few other chants, but it's good to just finally arrive there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wore before this. I was wearing my staff shirt for the theater group that I teach children with. So
okay, different.
Hell yeah.
I definitely got it.
We got a little bit of a dog pound in the chat going.
Yeah, I got it sweaty with anger towards children, but you know, I like most of them.
That's a good sweat.
Yeah, that's a
good sweat.
It's a pretty good
like
sweat.
Anger towards adults, it's like it's just kind of like damp. You're like, this is normal.
Sweating and
I'm always angry at adults. But
I'm always damp.
Like, this is special and they're tiny. And you also have to like run a little bit in order to be angry.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, well, I teach today. It was improv for 6th through 12th graders, and it's mostly middle school kids.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Yeah, one of them, he loves to. He'll take his phone out in the middle of someone else's scene, and he'll play sound effects in their scene, and I'll go, "The fuck?" Well, I won't say the fuck because it's a Christian-based place, and I'll go, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm making the scene better."
Yeah.
And then, and that's how I beat children up. That's the time I have to beat a kid.
That is how you make the scene better.
I'd love to just be standing on the back line at a big theater and just hold up my phone.
This is the punchline. Wait, this is the punchline. I'll punch you.
Just really telegraph it. Just
yeah.
If they were good sound effects, like maybe I could let it pass, but most of the time it's trash. And I go, if you're gonna be a dick, you might as well be smart about it, but you're not.
I feel like instead of getting an entire sound effects board, that's a waste of time. Literally, there's an app on the App Store. It's called a free air horn. And it's just an air horn.
That's great. Probably ad free.
That's the one. Just a little wah wah wah.
Ambiance. That's good ambiance.
Ad to get to that though.
Yeah. Air horn light.
Yeah. I went with the free version. That sounds like fun though. And these
yeah.
Are these like outdoor are your theaters open?
No, not really. I mean, we're in like this one building and all the kids have to stay. They do screenings every time they come. We have to take their temperature. Wow. They wear masks and they stay 6 feet apart, which is really difficult with like middle school kids because they're all, I want to touch a girl. They're all very like they want to be around each other.
Also, 6th grade.
Yeah.
Do you even know what 6 feet looks like? I don't.
No, they don't.
I didn't know what 6 feet looked like in 6th grade.
No, they do not. I have to go, one of your dad or like something. Just put your dad, stay.
What if you're not a little dad?
Well, you have a kid.
I got a little dad, okay.
What if their dad's like 5'3"? What if their dad's Kevin Hart?
Oh God. Yeah, it's been really, it's been great. They're good.
Fun.
They're good kids. Yeah.
I taught very young like probably what was it, like 6 through 10-year-olds.
Oh Jesus.
That age range. You're just playing games.
Yeah.
You're just playing games at that point. But
a little bit of whose line is it anyway?
Yeah. I think outside would have been easier for that. Not even whose line, just straight up just tag, get it out of your system. I don't care. Like be a robot and play
here's
tag.
The curriculum for the day. We're gonna play Zip Zap Zop for 45 minutes.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Like there's some like kid who's ready for it though. No, that was
okay. In this scene, I'm a hot dog.
Yeah,
that's really accurate. That's absolutely correct.
I had a great offer.
One kid today came on stage and she goes, "I'm a leaf," and I was like, "That's a bold choice. We love that."
I feel like the only way to follow that is step on me.
They got turned into tea by the end of their scene. So yeah,
that's a great turn of events.
Wow, I feel like they're way better at improv than me.
I wouldn't have gotten there.
Some of them are definitely better than I think I will ever be. I'm like, you're very good at that. And then other ones, they get
fucking John Cusack boombox over the head.
It's the punchline. He literally today said, "I'm class clown." I was like,
moo.
Have you told any of them that they're hacks? That they're
no, but I think I've said it in a way that they don't understand that's what I'm saying. But I like to sugarcoat it to where I know that I'm saying it. It's like cathartic for me to shit on them in a way that they don't know, and they're like, it sounds like a compliment to them. They're like, "Great, good," and I'm like, "You fucking suck."
Nailing it right now.
Good.
I don't think I would be able to resist just straight up calling children hacks. You're a hack and you're never gonna make it, Billy.
You're just quoting Cars 2.
Oh man, it's tough.
The punchline of every joke cannot be ka-chow, Billy.
Hey, that's a good punchline, though. That's the best line. It's the best line.
UCB will never take you.
Oh yeah, just team building with kids.
UCB will never take anyone anymore.
That's true. Yeah. Did Second City burn down in those
I don't know.
Chicago fires?
in those Chicago fires.
Isn't that a TV show, Chicago Fire?
I don't.
There's a Chicago Fire. There's a Chicago Med. There's a Chicago PD.
Oh, and the World Fair burned down. Maybe that's it.
Something happened with the World Fair.
I don't know.
Wait, I thought Tesla was there. Did Tesla die in a fire?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Wait, is that Devil in the White City guy? Was he a World's Fair dude?
Yeah.
He's got like a house that eats people or something.
I honestly don't know. I just wanted to sound like I knew.
Dan Harmon's Monster House is about him.
That sounds fun.
Nope, I'm just I'm trying to make too many jokes at once right
now. A good time. You would think that the theme of this show would be theater, but that was 2 shows ago.
That was that's old hat at this point.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, here's the thing. Have you guys, when you mentioned realities, there's this big thing. I'm like really, I have this sad, sick addiction to TikTok. I don't like it. I don't like who I am. But there's this big trend of, have you ever heard of what shifting realities? You ever heard of that?
I think so. In like YouTube videos.
Yeah. It honestly, I want to believe that it's real. It's basically people are like, you write like a script for what you want to fall. Like you go into this other reality because there's infinite ones. So their justification is like, there's infinite realities. So of course there's one where you're in Harry Potter and Snape wants to just bone you in the potions lab. That's obviously real. So the whole thing is that you go into this reality after you script it all out. You write it all out, which is the most shameful thing I feel like you could write down. And then you go into this reality, and every time I hear about it, I just go, that sounds a lot like falling asleep. But it's
next thing you know, you're
wait, that's just like writing fan fiction and then role playing it?
Well, yeah, it's like it feels a lot like the idea of lucid dreaming, but I don't know. It's this super confusing thing, but people are getting real out of hand with it. They're like, oh my God, I slipped into this alternate reality during the day. And I'm like, I don't think you did.
That's not a solution.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I did that Snape thing though, and I wound up fucking someone in a pharmacy, so that's pretty close.
Hell yeah.
That's right
Over
there.
a bottle of ibuprofen.
If I know anything about anything, Snape is always hot to trot.
You should do that for Survivor, and then you would get Tina's bandana.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you just like came from so many angles of reality just now.
Boom. That's how you know I've been playing that cuck game.
Oh man, do you want to talk about Survivor? We could talk about Survivor.
I know we got to know that's.
Oh man,
I'm set up for Survivor.
I've been ramping up to doing another power watch of Survivor.
Ole, ole, oh, ole,
About
ole.
1 year ago, and it was documented
this
on
time
this show.
last year.
About a year ago, I watched all 40 seasons of Survivor in about 42 days, and
I made it almost to half of those.
James was worried about me.
I got really sick halfway through just of Survivor.
I could not stop. It was literally, I would sometimes go for a walk, and I would do this show, which at the time we were doing 3 times a week in the morning.
Yeah.
So there was a solid 7 total hours of the week that I was not watching Survivor.
Yeah, that's a good break.
I was sleeping maybe 3 hours a night.
Jeez,
and I was just, it was a lot.
at that point, you've created your own sport. At that point, it's a skill. It's a skill required.
What I'm thinking is, if I do it again, I want to try and do it in 39 days. Because that's how long they're on the island.
Yeah, that's good.
Wait, but why would you want to do it again if you already know everything that happened? Well, you know what? I can't really. I binge so many shows over and over. I can't even.
And also, when you watch 40 seasons of something in about as many days, there's a lot that you just do not absorb.
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot about the show, but I'm sure if I watched it again, I'd be like, I don't think I even watched this season.
Oh shit, this happened? What?
Wait, I don't recognize this person at all, and they won.
Oh my god. That is both like terrifying and also extremely impressive. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am impressed.
Do either of you watch The Circle?
I watched the first season
because the new season came out this week. That's the only reason I bring it up.
I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
I enjoy Chloe from Too Hot to Handle.
Wait, crossover? What is this? A crossover episode?
I know. I didn't even want to bring it up. I don't like talking about. Did you watch this show? Do you watch?
I mean, that's
Do you
most
guys
of
watch TV?
That's most of what this show was at the beginning. We were doing it 3 days a week. In fairness,
yeah,
and it was literally just
in its prime.
We needed to make sure that we did something.
Yeah,
because just everything died at the same time. So we were like, I guess we'll just sit on this couch and talk for a while.
That's what we did
with no one watching.
Yep, for at least 6 hours a week.
It was a lot.
Just to get your brain to do like something, honestly. I got really
where we are now.
So.
I think looks like we made it.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Oh man.
Is any stand-up happening where you are?
No, not in Salem yet. The one club that we had that was formerly Capital City Theater has now turned into Infinity Room, and right now they're still just doing vegan kitchen stuff and haven't been able to open up performance stuff. But there's a bunch of mics that are happening in Portland, which has been nice now to be able to like go up and do stuff. And there's I think there's like one mic in Salem that happens. Yeah, and it's on Fridays, but it's still not like a weekly mic yet. But it's really fun. It's in I don't know, Ty Boyce. It's in his like backyard. But he literally cooks for all the comedians. Yeah, he cooks for all the comedians, and then we all just perform, and it's pretty fun. But yeah, it's still not happening every week, so it's definitely very scarce. So yeah,
we've gotten lucky with a few more things happening.
It's like but even like you said, there's a lot of mics happening in Portland compared to before. It's like it feels like there's nothing.
No, yeah, there's 5 spot nights, like
and a lot of like outdoor mics. Yeah,
but no, it's all right.
It'll be back.
Yeah,
it'll be back.
I've heard that backyard is fun in Salem. I think I've heard about this.
Yeah. There have been a few Portland comics who've come down and done it, and it's been pretty fun. So
yeah, I'd be excited to.
I'm gonna start. I'll take anything I can get.
What's that?
I'm just gonna start hosting mics every night of the week.
Yeah. From Salem
and I'm gonna get
Vancouver.
so good at hosting open mics, and people are gonna be like, Clancy is so good at hosting open mics.
I used to think that was important at one point. I was like, oh, I should.
Yeah, I better get really good at hosting open mics. Well, I mean, I guess that's a realistic, like, I guess I should. Because it's most of what I'm gonna be doing.
It's reality.
Yeah.
Oh man, you did it. Oh boy, howdy. Ooh wee. Hot dog.
Oh.
What you got there,
I love that.
This is a pork chop.
You just making mouth sounds into the mic now, bud.
I got a pork chop.
What you got?
I got a little tendy for my tum tum. A little sauce.
Wait, which is it? Is it a pork chop or a tendy?
That's a meaty sauce. That's a butter meat.
Oh,
it's going down like a bag of water balloons into my gut zone.
Wait, is it?
That's a little mayo on the bone to just suck off the mayo.
What? What are you describing right now?
That's a pork chop. That was a pork chop. I need a napkin.
The fuck out of here.
I feel like sometimes it needed that. I feel like it's
you're on timeout again.
Reality. I'm on timeout. Okay.
Oh, you guys brought up like VR games, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's reality.
Yeah. So
But the virtual kind.
Mm-hmm.
there's this game, and I think I have never been good at. The only video game I'm kind of good at is there's a Scooby-Doo game from like 2001 on the GameCube, and I've gotten through several levels. So very good at that. But the one that there's one I want to play because I want to like get into that. It seems really fun. I think it's called Phasmophobia. I don't know.
I have heard of that.
Yeah.
Isn't that scary?
Yeah.
I don't like scary games.
It's like a ghost hunting game, which sounds super fun. But you have to go into like.
I like ghost hunting.
I watched some gameplay of this. It seems like a fun thing with friends.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever be brave enough to like do it by myself.
Just hanging out alone in my dark house.
No, I'd shit the pants that I never wear. It would not be good. Would not be good at it by myself. But I'm like, I really want to try VR. I think it sounds really fun. But I don't know.
I very much feel like I am the kind of person who would fully throw up if I put on a VR headset. I've heard people talk about it, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds like me. Mm-hmm. Sounds like a big Clancy move.
I worry I just never take that thing off. If I find a tool to escape,
I live here now.
I can stay here.
Mm-hmm.
My old reality is dead. That's how I feel about reality shifting. Mm-hmm. If I actually manage to shift realities, I'd be like, nope, this is where I live now.
That's
Dude,
I'm not going back.
That's what I did in an escape room.
Dude, if I could shift realities, I'd be like, all right, you're never seeing me again. Because it's like brought up to be this thing where they're like, yeah, if you shift realities, you can make your body type whatever you want. You can have whatever love interest. You can choose whether or not you can feel pain or get hurt. And I was like, great, I'm going somewhere. I'm gonna go somewhere where I can be with Adam Driver, and I'm gonna be like real voluptuous, and I cannot feel pain or heartbreak, and he will never leave me. That's where I'm going, and I'm never coming back. And I'm like,
that's a good one.
Yeah, I would shift back and forth between a reality where I'm a little teeny tiny and one where I'm like fucking huge.
That's cool. That's fun. I like that.
Like huge in height, or like Hulk, like beefed.
Both. Like, have you seen Hafthor Bjornsson? He played the Mountain in Game of Thrones, and
yes,
he was world's strongest man 3 years in a row. Bigger than him.
You're like, I want to beat that guy.
Like I want to be the goddamn Incredible Hulk.
Mine would be I'd have a new Honda Accord and a nice lunch.
I'd have like a job that I don't hate and just like
just basic human happiness things. You're like, wake up every day and like feel good.
This was a fulfilling hour.
I'd have some nice friends that I'd barbecue with on the weekends.
Stop eating gravy burgers at noon.
No, never stop.
Meals in the morning, yeah.
Never stop the gravy burgers at noon.
I'm still standing.
I feel like gravy burgers at noon could be like a really cool like a really shitty ska band.
Oh yeah.
But like a really cool, really shitty ska band.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
That totally makes sense. I immediately thought of band name when you said that. Absolutely.
Gravy burgers at noon.
Gravy burgers at noon.
All right. We're pretty deep into the show at this point.
I know.
You seen this? What is this? Like 36 minutes into a show? This feels like it might be like 36 minutes into a show right now.
36 minutes and 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 11 seconds,
well,
12 seconds.
If I'm being honest.
I'm like on getting the rhythm.
From the screen where I started the broadcast, we're actually 36:30.
Whoa, so... I don't know what's reality anymore. I don't know.
Hey.
Bring it, you know who that gravy burgers at lunch would be great for a corporate event.
Gravy burgers at noon.
Gravy burgers at noon.
Would be great to eat at a corporate event or like a great band too.
Yeah, they brought the band in for the corporate event. Like it's going to be a fun time.
Dude, I would open for gravy burgers at noon.
Mm-hmm.
in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna bring on our next guest.
Oh, okay.
Our next guest is I think I was told she's an HR manager.
Oh, corporate.
Very
Yeah.
corporate.
Mhm.
Everybody, please clap your faces and welcome Celeste Syngenta. Hey, Celeste.
Hello. You are correct. I am corporate, but I'm actually the lead assistant to the assistant of Columbia Pictures' new live action experiential opportunities division. And I like to think the CFO of Micro Macro Happiness.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Well, that was a lot of words. But I totally
yes.
Let's go over them one by one.
Absolutely.
What's the first word that you said?
I'm Celeste.
Okay, I got that one.
Syngenta, and I'm the lead assistant to the assistant of Columbia Pictures' new live action experiential media opportunities division.
That's exciting.
So exciting, and you should be extremely excited because I've actually come out to you about a new experiential media venture. That's right. We're planning on tapping the untapped market of Twitch influencer themed theme park attractions, or as I like to call them, first person value additive income generative experiences.
What's that?
Well, I mean, what I heard was Twitch influencers, which is what we are. We're Twitch influencers.
Absolutely.
We're big time influencers.
So Celeste works for us.
We've got upwards of 11 people who look at us and go, yeah, I think that's a thing I'd like to see again next week.
Consider yourself influenced.
Ooh, I influenced you so hard just then.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I wear an earring now. Trendsetter. Everybody in our audience is going to start wearing this earring, and you can make a theme park ride about it.
Yep.
Precisely. So we've already partnered with some lucrative personalities that I cannot name due to NDAs.
Is it Ninja? Did you partner with Ninja? He's a Twitch.
We do have some attractions set, like a nighttime nature-based cadaver quest. An atrocity apology makeover station. Yes, I cannot name these
atrocity
influencers.
Apology makeover station sounds like a Panic at the Disco song. And I would listen to that on repeat when I was 17 years old, and also today, if I'm being honest.
Precisely, but yes, so I'm coming out to all of you. We are reaching out to all of the Twitch influencers we can find to generate ideas and experiences, really just act synergistically with the new reality of the media landscape, which is in micro populations.
Like ants?
Yes. Very tiny park attractions.
We have a lot of ant fans.
Yes.
A lot of our fans are ants. We got some ladybugs, a couple of dragonflies. Pop off in the chat if you're a dragonfly.
Jaden's pretty small.
Jaden's teeny tiny.
Yeah, Jaden's probably
I wish I had that
one.
video queued up.
Yeah.
Jaden is turning 2, guys. Actually, you give me a second. I'm gonna pull up.
I was gonna send it to you if you needed it.
No, I don't.
Okay.
You keep going. You keep going, James.
Celeste, now tell me, and I'm just gonna cut right to the chase here.
Absolutely.
Do the emails find you well?
Do the emails find me well? Of course. Here at Columbia Pictures New Live Action Experiential Media Opportunities Division, everything is excellent.
Nice. Is there a lot of free coffee?
We are not currently in our offices yet. This is just my home office as the CFO of Micro Macro Happiness.
Oh, your
But there
house looks
is
like an
free
office.
coffee. Yes, that is new, something new that we implemented here at Columbia Pictures. Due to the shutdown, we really want to make every employee really feel as productive as possible and as observed as possible.
Are there ever any corporate improv events there for team building?
Corporate improv. We have
Tina
had
teaches
yes.
improv.
Yeah.
This I heard, Tina, and I was actually thinking, as clearly as an influencer, what sort of theme park attractions would be related to team building improv?
Really long water slides for
Yes.
sure. That would be my first one. Really long water slides where you have to be on one of those rafts. That it's supposed to fit 4 people, but one person's always kind of off balance. And you got to really like move around every time, and you might get stuck about halfway through out of the water current, and then someone's got to get out, and they're like, "Well, fuck, Dale, you got to push." Then you got to kind of try and get everybody back in, and whoever's lopsided, they might end up sliding off and kind of going out on their own.
Excellent. I love these ideas.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. Extremely revenue generated. And we would save on operational costs by operationalizing the individual's experiencing.
That's right. Yeah.
Real quick, here comes Jaden.
One sec.
Here he comes. There he is. Oh, look at that dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get it, buddy.
That's my role model.
Tap it up.
There it is. Oh,
Tap it
nail
up,
it.
Jaden.
Another one.
Yep.
Another
This
one.
is your night, buddy.
Oh yeah, dude. There's one.
Mhm. Jaden is 2.
Oh man, I love him so much.
Damn.
I would die for Jaden.
Mm-hmm.
I love Jaden so much.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, back to the show. Oh, I love him. Oh, look at him. Look at him chug that Pepsi.
Pound it.
He needed that. He had a long, hard day at the office. He needed that.
Mhm.
He deserves that.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Do you get along with the assistants above and beneath you, Celeste?
Oh, of course. Here at Columbia Pictures, even the assistants to the assistants to the assistants always know their place, and they're always being observed. So we are always sure that there is no sort of ill feeling between anyone.
How is it? How do you ensure that? Because I feel like you'd have to have some sort of like mind reading device, or like constantly have. Oh. That's perfect. First option, first choice, best choice.
Of course. Here at Columbia Pictures, we are a subsidiary of Sony. So technology companies, the types of tools we have access to. Incredible.
Spider-Man debacle, right?
Precisely.
So it's like, you could have Spider-Man, but not really. Oh.
Yes,
you seen that? You ever watched a Marvel? I watched a Marvel one time.
You ever watched a Marvel?
Tina, you ever watched a Marvel before?
You know what? I done seen a Marvel 1 or 2 times in my young life.
You ever gone to one of them theater places and watched one of them Winter Soldiers?
Yeah, dude, I saw that, and there was the man in the mask, and then he goes, "I'm not Bucky," and I said, "The fuck you are." I yelled it in the theater. They kicked me out.
I knowed he was. I knowed he was Bucky the whole time.
I don't know what anyone's talking about.
I think that's a ride. I think that's a ride right there. That's all I'm saying. I think that's a ride. Celeste, do you think you could make? Do you think that Columbia Pictures could make a ride out of that?
I absolutely do. Unfortunately, we do not have the rights for Bucky, which is why we're going out to Twitch influencers so that we can gain the rights to create these parks. We do have some of our own pictures that we had looked into making parks about, movies like White Chicks,
Cool. That's a good
American Psycho, The Da Vinci Code, but we did accidentally end up discovering the true line of Jesus Christ, and they did want market shares, so we did put that aside.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yes, Joe Dirt as well, the Joe Dirt theme park.
I would go on a Joe Dirt ride. I would go on a Joe Dirt ride several times in a row.
That's a good day at that park. That's a good time. Do you still get starstruck being around so many hot celebs, or is it just you're just part of the day to the day?
Well, here at Columbia Pictures, we really like to treat everyone who walks through our doors with the same respect as our A-list celebrities, unless, of course, you are below the assistant to the assistant lines.
Okay.
Did you ever get to meet a minion?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, we have a lot of them under the floors. That's why we produced so many of the movies.
Banana.
That's good improv.
They're so cute. They're so cute. They're yellow. They got weird eyes. What's the deal with them?
Yep. That's what makes those movies so good. What's the most dangerous? You probably can't talk about anything like dangerous happening at the theme park, casualties and whatnot. But what's the scariest ride?
Definitely, I would think that the scariest ride came from the theme park we tried to generate with The Grudge. People did go home with spirits following them, so that was a very exciting sort of extra benefit of the rides.
Real quick, I just realized we never you said yes to mind reading technology, and we just went on to the next thing.
I accept it,
and I definitely feel like we need to circle back around.
Reality.
Yes, this will be a new reality in the new working environment post 2021. When people return to offices, Sony is fully planning on implementing all of their fantastic technological innovations.
Is it like that cuck game?
Yes.
Is that like up to and including mind reading, or is there like more?
Oh, Sony does everything. We have mind reading, we have endocrine readings, really measuring the emotional states of our employees. We also have control factors for those emotional states for those employees. That is why we genetically engineered the minions for this kind of testing.
Wow.
Oh man, that's sad.
Yeah.
I don't want people testing endocrine reactors on minions.
No.
They're just like sweet little boys.
Yeah, they're friends.
They're just like,
yeah. Now they're being punished. Hey, this sounds like a lot like what Tina was describing, where you write down how you want to be it, and then you make it happen with Sony.
Reality shift.
Precisely.
Sony's very big into reality shifting.
Yes.
Did Sony invent reality shifting?
Well, you see, we can't make any claims as to who invented or stole the patent for reality shifting.
Did you steal it from Tina?
It is a new thing that we're going into. And I know, Tina, there are some messages in your inbox about that from our lawyers. You'll be getting those.
Oh, shit. God damn, I gotta check my phone.
They probably go to spam.
Yeah. You don't want Sony in your regular inbox.
Yeah, corporate email. That shouldn't, yeah.
Head in that spam folder, you're gonna get Sony.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get Paramount.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get Paramount Plus.
Mm-hmm.
What's the deal? Why are they all going with Plus? Try something fun.
Max.
HBO Max. Netflix didn't even have to. They were just like, this is what we already do, idiots. Figure it out. Get on our level.
Did you go to theme parks because that was a passion of yours growing up? Like, were you like a big coaster head, Celeste, or?
You know, I never have been to a theme park myself, but I am the assistant to the assistant planning every single theme park attraction.
Were your parents assistants?
Wait. You say every single. By that, do you mean like every theme park attraction that exists?
Within the Sony Pictures, Columbia Pictures conglomerate, yes.
Okay.
So anything owned by Columbia, that's me.
What do they own?
They own, Columbia Pictures, who have owned the rights to things like Deuce Bigalow, both the original and European Gigolo.
Sure.
So we were setting some things up, European sites.
Pizza.
Christmas with the Cranks, of course, but that was seasonal.
True classic.
Love
Yes.
that.
Perfect.
Yes, we wanted to pair that with Bad Santa, the Bad Santa Park. But we did have some, PG-13, etc. concerns. Wasn't as lucrative. We have the Julie and Julia theme park.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stanley Tucci was in that.
Absolutely. We almost had him on board. Almost. And then he evaded our mind control beams. Almost. We did get Paul Blart Mall Cop. However,
both of them?
fully
Or
on
just the
board.
first
Yes. Both. Yes, both.
Oh, man. Kevin
Yes.
James is a big get.
Congrats.
Kevin James, huge
I heard
bet.
he's gonna be a football coach now.
Yeah, drama time.
Yes, that is true. And-
Tina, what's your favorite Kevin James movie?
I don't know. I mean, I honestly think it might be Mall Cop, but then I also have a really strong. He's in Grown Ups, right? The first Grown Ups.
He's in
Yes.
both of them.
So
He's
the
in
others. I don't know. I can't decide which one is more artistically beautiful,
Zookeeper.
Mall Cop or Grown Ups.
He's also Zookeeper.
That king of beans.
You know what? I've never seen Zookeeper.
Oh, he's a zookeeper in it.
Yeah,
No.
it's
I
a
There's
think
like a
Grown
zoo, and
Ups.
Kevin James is there.
CGI.
And he's there. Present. I think I'd go with Grown Ups. I know. I think that because Rob Schneider is also in Grown Ups, and I really relate to Rob Schneider characters.
The Schneidster.
King Schneid.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about you, Celeste? How do you like your Kevin James?
How do you take your Kevin James?
How do you take your James?
How do I take my James? I take my James in any one of the excellent Columbia pictures that he's been in, and especially in his home that has no lead-lined walls.
Sure.
That's fun, Celeste. Looks like you live in a board meeting. Is that?
Wait, why do you need to specify that?
How do you know that?
Is that
Mind control, or do you?
that's a mind control thing?
Or
Like,
do you love?
is that
Kevin
how Stanley
James?
Tucci escaped? Is that he has a lead house?
Lead house and also a penchant for tinfoil hats. That is
Sure.
one of the ways that our technology has a little hiccup, but don't worry, our scientists are working on that problem.
Well, I don't know if you know about this, but Stanley Tucci, he's one of them bald guys.
He's a
He
little.
is.
He's one of them I don't
Mhm.
have hair guys. So that might just be like he gets cold sometimes.
Yep, he looks like
Yes.
a slick.
Sometimes you got to put some metal on your head to keep it warm.
Yep, little
Yes.
hot iron.
We absolutely thought that less hair would mean more access to the brain, but it was actually the reverse, which is why this is growing back in.
Oh, I see. So they shaved your head to see if it helped, but then they were like, "Oh, this doesn't help at all." So now you're just don't have very much hair.
Yes.
Are you fighting for a promotion right now of any kind? Are you really content where you are?
Is it a competitive sort of work situation?
Well, I definitely would never categorize anything happening at Columbia Pictures as a fight or competitive. What we like to do is use our team building to climb up on each other's shoulders to the top. It's
how
team
many shoulders
building.
are you standing on currently?
7.
Congrats.
Thank
Honestly,
you.
I don't know how much higher you could get. At a certain point, you climb up on enough shoulders.
Yeah, I'm scared.
You're hitting the ceiling.
I'm scared of heights.
You're whacking your little head. You're whacking your head on the chandelier.
That's why I don't do roller coasters. Oh, do you have any wooden roller coasters? Because I like the wooden roller coasters.
Wooden roller coasters. Now that is a excellent question. We did have one for our Hollow Man theme park. Of course, we wanted to simulate people trying to escape the Hollow Man.
Sure. I haven't seen Hollow Man, but I think I get it.
I was picturing Nicolas Cage in that, and
it's
Wicker
Wicker
Man.
Yeah,
he's in the.
Yeah.
Is that a Columbia property?
No, that is not. Nicolas Cage as well. Famously owns a lot of reptiles, which also somehow evades our beams. We're working on it.
Nicolas Cage is complicated, man.
Mhm.
He owns so many
Yes.
things, but then he also doesn't own them.
He was in town recently.
You ever? Oh, you ever?
I'm sure everything's fine with that hot iron.
I'm sure everything's fine. Go. I'm sure everything's fine. What was I was saying about Nicolas Cage? You know, he had an island and like he bought a dinosaur skull
Bad with money
to put it on an island, and then the government was like, haha, you can't have that anymore.
Oh, government.
Or someone, I don't know, credit company, somebody repoed an island.
Gotcha.
That must feel pretty good.
That's gotta feel fun. Yeah, get that back.
Like your job description is usually like, oh, I'll take somebody's car, or like maybe
piano.
a house.
Yeah.
Piano, exactly.
Yep.
But then you get to wake up that day and you open up your docket and you're like, cool, I get to go take back an island.
Missed a payment. Gets on the boat.
I wonder how many island payments you have to miss.
Yep. I think one is like
that's a big payment.
A lot of money.
That's a big payment.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like here's how I feel about it. If you can't afford to buy the island outright,
it's not for you.
Oh shit!
Whoa!
Oh shit!
Reality.
What up?
Reality.
No, bring back the cat. Bring back the cat. Oh man,
we had a cat related situation.
Wow, what a return!
Who's that?
Not me.
No, I mean, who's the cat?
Oh, I heard about. That's disgusting. This is Noelle. She's crotchety and old and inbred. Her dad's like her uncle or something, but she's a lovely little lady. Yeah,
that's powerful.
Crotchety and old and inbred sounds like a party. Oh, look at that kitty.
Noelle.
Oh, what a good kitty.
Her tongue is rough and it hurts. But her love is oh so sweet. So
I think that's a perfect way for us to bring the main show in for our landing, right? Do
mine's a boat plane.
When did we start doing sound effects a lot?
Oh, when did that start? It was
because I don't hate it, but I just it's new.
Yeah, I there was one where the Goss was too hot to handle.
We're like Gabriel Iglesias now. We're like big time sound effects. Ooh,
there was
anyway.
Oh, it's probably live from New York. Musical guest Mumford and Clancy.
That is a very good impression of that voice.
Mumford and Clancy. Just which one is Mumford? Is he the one who plays the banjo or the mandolin?
Featuring Channing Tatum, Samuel L. Jackson, Daniel Day-Lewis.
What the fuck?
This is my fantasy SNL
Oh
cast.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Let's. Well, we could. That's a good. And we could. Right.
You know what I was actually thinking about fuck, I forgot.
Hey everybody, welcome to Talking Goss, the only official World's Hottest Goss after show, which was World's Hottest Goss is the show that you just got. I know that I didn't introduce it at the that's because I don't care. I'm here with my I'm James Hardenfeld. This is Clancy Kramer.
Mm-hmm.
We're here with Tina Högström and Emily Pineapple from World's Hottest Goss. What crazy. Oh man, everybody freak out or something.
Whoa.
Shit.
Whoa.
Oh, hot damn. What's happening?
Hey.
It's time. Let's talk some goss.
I'll get the copy out of the way.
Oh yeah, this is the Talking Goss has a sponsor, and so James has to read some copy.
Gotta
real
get
quick.
the business done.
The business.
Yep, they're keeping the lights on. They're keeping food in the bellies. Give it up for Fist Guys. All right, 420 is here, folks. And if you're caught with a fat one in your mouth and you're not cupping the back end with a shiny, well-groomed hand, what are you even doing?
God.
Right. I have to get the cop. I have to get the business done.
Yeah,
this is what they pay me for.
let's do some business.
Fist that big brown hold blunt in style, just like Bob Nelson or Willie Marley. If you're not if you're not throating smoke out the glass.
I'm gonna hear that in my nightmares. When I shift realities, that's Jesus.
If you're not throating smoke out the glass water rod with a shiny finger on the lighter, you're going to look dumb. Get that bong. Get that bong bubbling full of that creamy, milky Jesus stuff. With a Fist Guy's fist that gets the next to twist. A lot of stoners out there are choosing Fist Guys to help them do that stank right every night.
My God.
Don't embarrass yourself anymore. Let Fist Guys into you and they'll send a custom box every month full of rings, watches, creams, gloves, cufflinks, and more. Burn it all down to the butt end and make it a Fist Guys 420. Get in the guys. Fistguys.gov.
Oh man.
.gov. Wow.
If it was not clear, Fist Guys sells watches and rings and like just hand stuff, just general hand stuff.
Bracelets,
exactly. Lotions, that kind of thing. They're our sponsor. Everybody should.
Fist Guys saved McDougal's life. Testimonials abound.
Testimonials. I mean, at least the one. Thank you, McDougal. Oh, we should do the next thing immediately so that McDougal can go to bed if he wants to.
Sounds good. Yeah. Let's see if I have a corner or if it's still locked down.
Oh man, let's see if I
used to have
queued
a
up all
corner
the
called
things.
James's Corner, but it got taken hostage, and we've just had a problem with that recently. But we just have to try and get in my corner, which is James's Corner, and we'll see if it's still been sabotaged.
Give me one hot second.
So, ooh,
I'm gonna.
it's anyone's game.
Oh man, I forgot to.
It's like InfoWars every time.
I forgot to. I gotta hack into the Matrix. I forgot to pre-hack into the Matrix. Here's. Did it? There it is.
All
right.
Here we go.
Well,
So unbelievably loud.
I'm sorry. Okay. So, James had his segment on the show. It was called James's Corner, and then he brought on his friend Lil Greg, who's a teacup pig, to do like a corner within the corner. And then Lil Greg met Dennis, who is a little tiny bunny who looks like he might be not even a real bunny. He might be like a stuffed plush bunny. And Dennis is a bad influence. Dennis is a real bad influence. And Becky is Dennis's sister, and she's even worse. She likes like beheading videos.
She's like, 4chan.
She's big time into
box on Reddit.
Something awful. She's a big time into that kind of stuff.
She gave cigarettes to animals a little while ago.
Oh man, just the worst.
That was bad.
Just truly a bad. So let's see. I gotta. Oh man, I forgot to do everything. Gotta hack into the Matrix again. There's a video. It's here. It's coming.
Clancy, are you in? Clancy.
Hey, just give me a second.
Clancy, we don't have time.
Give me just a second, guys.
Clancy, what's taking so long over there?
Oh man, I'm really blowing it, guys.
Did the C4 detonate?
Guys,
Are you in the safe? Did you get the tablet?
Guys, I'm blowing it.
Did you find the Surface?
Did I find the Microsoft?
The Microsoft is.
I found the Microsoft. Here comes
touchscreen work.
Oh man, look at this Microsoft.
I know Dennis.
Oh,
I know Becky. And all I can say is the little gang is dangerous. They're after me, and they're after my family, and
wow,
I'm pretty scared. I have to.
An anonymous victim.
Yeah, apparently this is a video from an anonymous victim of Lil Greg. It's impossible to tell who it is. We've done a really good job keeping them anonymous.
I'm revealing this because I just think people need to know that this is a group that needs to be taken very seriously, and they need to be stopped. And if they know where you are, you need to leave. And when you do, you have to change your name, your identity, everything. And don't stop running. The best thing you can do is just not let them into your life. And what you most certainly cannot do is call the police or law enforcement about this. It's just going to make things worse. I've said too much.
End of violence.
End of violence. Yeah.
End of violence.
Wow, that was a powerful testimonial.
Yeah, I will say it does seem like we might have pitched the voice down so much that it was difficult to even understand what was being said.
Sounds on everyone else's stream.
I truly am not sure. Like, I've watched the video before, and I I didn't really understand
Oh,
what
really?
was being said.
Oh man.
Oh man, we might have. I mean, we did a really good job of protecting their identity.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
They seem safe.
Very safe. Little Greg is not coming for them anytime soon.
No.
Their
No.
necks are protected.
Yeah. And it's good to put that information out there so people are aware and they know who to call. There was a number.
And also your entire home address. This is, I think, the third time you have revealed your entire home address on the show.
It's a habit. It's a habit. But
I accidentally showed my IP address one time, and I was terrified all week. And you just nonchalantly, constantly, this is where I live. Come for me, I guess.
yeah. I
Here's
mean,
my socials. You want my phone number? I've got a copy. Let me hold my birth certificate up. Take a screenshot.
I'm not hiding.
Social
I'm
security.
tired of hiding.
My fucking insurance provider number.
Honestly, most people have my social security number. Yeah,
Do I?
probably. Yeah, I'd probably send it to you.
Is it 420 69
Mhm.
6666?
Mhm. I just like other people to have it.
Oh yeah,
So
just in
it's-
case.
Yeah.
Just in case they want to be you sometimes.
Well, it's just a circle thing. Like I can reach out to someone and be like, "Hey, can you get that to me?"
I don't remember what my social
Google
security.
Google didn't save this one.
Can you give me my social security number real quick?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's a good. What do you guys think about that strategy?
You know what?
Wise.
If you give them everything,
Yeah.
you know, I always leave like my purse and my debit card. I don't give a shit. I'll leave it all in my car. I'll leave my car unlocked. I'll go, yeah, take it. Honestly, you'll probably improve my credit score. Whatever you do, you'll probably help me. There's nothing on that card. You can have my library card, but there's about 3 years of unpaid library fees.
Joke's on you, sucker.
What else?
You
what else
have
do you need
debt
a library card for?
I keep my social security card in my wallet. I've been advised not to do that, but I do.
Oh man. Oh boy.
Random Ginger did not miss Boy Court.
No. Do you wanna do Boy Court now?
We can move through it.
Okay, let's. It's probably really loud again. Sorry.
That one wasn't bad. And I welcome
maybe-
any sound that sounds like Law and Order SVU.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need to do something about.
When I go back and watch these, they look better
Oh,
than they do on the live stream at the time.
Interesting.
So I think what we're seeing is somehow a lower quality than what the end user is experiencing.
Let's explain Boy Court. So
Time to clear my name.
about a year ago, James revealed to me on the stream that when he was a teenager, like late teenager, like 17-ish, that sort of area,
Yeah.
one of his favorite things to do was to get very drunk with his friends.
Turn up.
And then he would steal watermelons, like one under each arm, from Safeway. They just keep them out in front of. They just keep them out. Like,
Summertime promotion.
they're just kind of there.
Mhm.
You
Like
can
the
take them.
pumpkins. Yeah.
Yep.
They're for free, basically.
Summer pumpkin.
One under each arm, and then
Not in San Francisco.
good old fashioned summer pumpkin. And then he would go to the nearest overpass, and he would just throw the watermelons over the overpass.
Oh,
Like a good way to accidentally murder somebody.
if you're gonna accidentally murder somebody, though, at least that's an interesting way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. I would love to see that manslaughter case in court.
I've always thought it was weird how when people talk about this story, they're always talking about it from the driver's perspective. And I started to finally kind of understand that, I think, today.
Just thinking about how terrifying it would be. The most insane way to die. Anyway, at that point, when he told me that story, I decided that he was a big time bad boy. a big time bad boy, and someone needed to do something about it, and he was like, I'm not that much of a bad boy. And I can prove it to you. I'll tell you some stories that will make you say, I'm not a bad boy at all. And so we started a segment called Boy Court, where he tells a story and then we get to judge whether he's a bad boy or not. And spoiler alert, usually the story does not paint him in a good light. Usually the story makes us, there's been several times when the story has made us go, oh, you should never tell that story to anybody ever again, and maybe never think about it ever again.
One time Clancy just told me, you don't have to do this anymore,
There
man.
was one time after the show that I said, James, you don't have to tell stories that are like really bad. And James said to me, no, I feel like I owe it to them. So let's see what James has in the chamber for tonight.
Yeah, we can get into it. Last week, Clancy went to Boy Court.
Oh yeah, that's right. Last week I told a story about how I accidentally spit on my sister's friend's face one time.
Isolated incident.
We were in a moving car. I tried to spit out of the window. I did a bad job. It ended up on my sister's friend's face.
Nice.
All right.
Over to you, Jay.
Okay.
Court is in session.
Time to clear my name. This just in my notes, it just says P Bottle College, 11th Street. And I know exactly what this story is. I know exactly what that is. One time in college, I lived in this house that there were 4 people in one bathroom. And so I'm in my room one night and I'm like, I need to go to the bathroom. And then someone takes a shower, and then someone else takes a shower, and then someone else takes a shower. And I just needed to pee so bad. And I'm 21 and able to buy like PBR for the first time in my life. And I drank a lot and peed in a bottle. And then the next morning I woke up and I was like, that's fucking disgusting. Like, you gotta do something with this. And I walked into the kitchen and I had a class. It wasn't like that early, but it was early enough for me to like walk out with the hangover at like 10:30 or 11. And I walked out with the bottle and I left the house. And then I came back to the house and realized that I just left the bottle in the kitchen on the kitchen counter the entire day. And my roommates had cleaned the entire house. And then just sitting there on the counter was this bottle.
All right.
And I'll never forget walking, like it felt like a very normal day. And I'll never forget walking into the kitchen, seeing that bottle and being like, I didn't throw that away on my way out of the house. And the entire house was, I mean, it'd get messy sometimes, but we'd clean it like once a week. Probably put 4 people.
So I'm sure they assumed that you were coming back to drink that.
No.
They probably didn't realize it was pee.
I don't know. I never talked to anyone about it. I just immediately
All right.
put it
I do
outside
have
the
some
trash
immediate
can.
things to say, and that is, you don't need to make excuses. 2 people use the bathroom in this apartment, and I have peed in bottles. Sometimes you gotta fucking pee.
Sure.
Sometimes you feel like if you don't pee right now, it is going to cause permanent damage to your body.
I've had that.
A sink, like a kitchen sink.
Yeah, right?
It's just like really squat. Well, I guess you guys can't squat.
It's
Here's
so
the
easy
thing.
for you.
Well, here's the thing. I have thought about the kitchen sink before, but to me, it feels like peeing directly into a communal kitchen sink is way worse
I know.
than.
You just put on the hot water, scrub it, some
But-
soap.
Okay, but why?
It's
why
like
is
peeing in the shower.
Why is
most
putting it
people
in a
have ever
bottle?
had my back on.
Why
a
is
story,
why is
for the
putting it in a
record.
bottle and then when the
It's way
bathroom
worse.
is open, going and pouring it in the toilet worse?
You have a bottle that is like full of gross pee stuff, and then if you put it in the trash bin, it's sitting there like smelling and like getting grosser. But then if you like wash it out, you're still going through the same process that you would with the sink, except there's more nooks and crannies in the bottle.
Well, I'm not gonna keep the bottle.
Where are you gonna
I'm
put
not
it in your
saving
kitchen?
the bottle that I peed in.
You're just gonna leave it in your kitchen like trash bin to fester?
No, I'm gonna put it in the recycling.
To fester?
It's not gonna fester any more than I'm gonna rinse out the bottle after I pour it. I'm not gonna
Then you've already
leave.
put pee in the sink.
Also,
Cape to the Isles really. This is
here's an important fact: urine is chemically sterile. Technically, it won't fester. Nothing will happen if you leave it.
Harp spitting facts.
Well,
Is there any light that comes into your kitchen? Windows, sun,
This is
heat.
we had one window near where this bottle was that was always closed in that kitchen.
Okay,
right by the
okay.
sink. And then we never used the dining area, so those windows were already closed. But
I think the question was there like direct sunlight on it that would like warm it up.
Yeah.
no,
nice.
this is a pretty cooler climate
And
around.
potentially turn it into steam in your kitchen.
No, yeah, it didn't turn into that. Didn't turn into biological
Where did-
warfare.
I
What
just
did
want to breathe in somebody's piss. Is that too much to ask for?
I feel like
Neti pot somebody's piss.
if you have used a public bathroom, you have breathed piss.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I can only hope.
Fully on board with.
A dream.
If you have not even used a public restroom, if you have entered a public restroom, you breathe piss.
Oh God.
If you
For
aren't
me-
neti potting piss.
That's my
For me, the
Like
clean house,
humidifiers.
everything clean
that's
in the
my
house.
new Jeff Foxworthy character. If you've used a public restroom, breathe piss.
You might like
If you ever walk into the bathroom after your roommate,
Mhm.
you're breathing some piss.
Question.
No, this is great.
Did you have a cat? Was there a litter box available? And would you consider peeing in a litter box?
that would take up so
Oh.
much space in the litter box.
No,
I mean, you'd have
had-
to throw out the litter right away. I expect.
Wow.
I did pee in a litter
Oh,
box one time on actually it was the soda boner night. And I peed in the garage.
You gotta further explain.
I peed in my friend's garage and and
In the
peed
litter
his
box?
litter box.
How'd
And
it
I felt
go?
great fit.
James is convinced that one time when he
I want
was
to know what would
like
happen.
13,
I was probably in 8th grade or freshman year.
like,
It was
and you were
insane.
hanging out with some friends.
Yeah, we didn't
and
drink.
you are pretty sure that you drank so much soda that you all got boners.
We all got soda boner. Yeah,
which is not a thing that can happen.
Dr. Pepper.
It was a big giant soda boner night. And apparently that night he also pissed in a litter
And I
box.
pissed in a litter box. That was the night that happened. Yeah, that's great.
Did it take up all of the litter box? Could people tell that a human peed in the litter box? Were they
how much piss
concerned
did
for
you
their
piss?
cat's health?
For a 13-year-old pounding liters of DP, I mean, probably looking at,
The extreme.
around a half liter.
The big piss.
Like, it's not a man's bladder, but it works.
Oh man, I wish I still had the piss canal
Yeah.
queued up.
Mhm. I've got a lot of relief in this story. Everyone seems
Yeah, I feel like this is not a bad boy story. This is just like shit happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta piss on a bottle. Sometimes you gotta
Piss
piss places
happens.
that make you go, I sure wish that I didn't have to piss in that place. But when you gotta piss, you gotta piss.
I'm mostly traumatized by walking through the house, coming home, and be like, wow, they really cleaned the fucking place up today.
and then the bottle was
And then just
still there.
nope, no, it's like yeah.
I wonder if they smelled it and they were like, oh, that's piss. Somebody else is dealing with this. This is not in my pay grade.
Yeah. It just it's not a bad I don't need to be ashamed of this.
Yeah.
It used to be
Cool.
valuable.
This is not a story that you are never allowed to tell again. You can tell this story as much as you want.
That's for you, Kate of the Isle. Every night. That's for you.
Oh boy, howdy.
Whew.
Folks,
Grumblers and tumblers.
grumbly rollers. All right. We got one more segment before we wrap it all up, put a little bow on it, send it off to our grandchildren because they're the grandchild of the month.
That's 30 bones to you sucker MCs.
30 bones. One last segment, and it goes by the name of Was that one too loud? Was that?
No, it was perfect. My ears.
Hell yeah. I guess I just have to figure out. I just gotta adjust the.
It was just that one. It was just
yeah. Maybe it's that song. That song is powerful. Anyway, it's game. It's a game show. It's a game. Everyone's favorite game show. It's sweeping the nation. Is it Poggers? So this is a game show. If you don't know, Poggers is one of these Twitch slang words for that these Twitch kids use. It's a slang word. It means pretty cool. Poggers. I believe there is a Twitch user by the name of PogChamp, and I think he was really good at Pogs one time, and that's how he got that name. And then people were like, PogChamp is pretty cool, and so we're gonna turn PogChamp into a descriptive word. Poggers.
Yeah.
What is that? Adjective?
I think that's
Is Poggers an adjective?
Well, it definitely describes something. It would be an adjective, but I don't think it's not an adverb. It's an adjective. Yeah.
If I were to say you have a pretty Poggers fart hamper, that would be an adjective and a noun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Adjective, noun.
Cool.
If it was Poggerly, then it would change it. I think Poggers is an
Maybe
adjective.
even I might even say Poggerific.
Okay.
Anyway, so the chat just throws out random things for us to talk about, and we decide if they're Poggers or not. First one coming down the pipe, fresh off the griddle, right in out of the frying pan and into the fire. Soda boners.
Ooh.
Yeah, way Poggers. Yeah.
I feel like if you can drink so much soda that you get a big old boner, that's pretty Poggers.
Absolutely.
That's an adventure.
Yeah.
That's an adventure that you've gone on.
That's also a pro tip for those guys who, just want to keep trucking all night long.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Screw Viagra, just chug some DP. Just a whole liter of Dr. Pepper and you're good to go, baby boy.
Nothing wrong with gassing up like that.
So I think we're all in agreement. Poggers, right?
Absolutely.
Very
100%.
Poggers. Next one, cheese on pies. Putting some cheese on a slice of pie. Is it Poggers?
Never done it, but won't hate on it.
I will hate on it. I will hate crying on it.
Here's how I feel.
Feelings.
Pie, good.
Yeah.
Cheese,
Whoa, baby.
good.
Okay.
I would eat them next to each other.
Uh-huh.
Why not eat them on top of each other?
I think it's a
No.
thing for fancy people out there.
Really, you think putting a slice of cheddar cheese on an apple pie is fancy? I don't know. I feel like it's something that they do at weird diners in
It's an East Coast thing, I think.
Well, would you put cheese on a cracker with some fig jam on it?
I don't like mixing fruit. I'm like I don't like fruits in my salads.
Fair enough.
I like to keep my savory and my sweet separate. I'm a person. If I could take home the elementary school lunch trays that separate your food, I would. I would not have actual dishware.
Wait, why don't you do that? I think you can just buy those. Just type into Amazon separated lunch trays. I bet they do it.
Oh shit! I might. I'm one of those people where I'm like, my food better not touch.
Or go to like Smart and Final. Is that a thing that is in Oregon? The store Smart and Final.
I have never heard of such a place.
They do like weird bulk stuff for like schools and stuff, I think.
Maybe. I don't know, but I'm a no touch on my foods. If they're different flavors, I tend to not like it. Like I don't know. I can do like sea salt and caramel. I can do little things, but like I don't like sweet and savory mixed together usually. I don't like cheese and apples, that kind of thing.
See, I've had brie cheese with apples and it's fucking delicious.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes like a party in my mouth.
I've been there. I've been to that house.
What about chocolate and cheese?
No.
Why not?
It's amazing.
I'll do it. A
It's
grilled cheese
fantastic.
with a candy bar on it? I'll do it.
I will vom in my mouth, swallow it, and re-vom whatever I got.
Why would you swallow it?
To prove a point?
And then I'd boil it, her vomit, and I'd boil it. And then I'd add a little bit of apple cider vinegar to it. And then I'd drink it.
What?
That's lovely.
Oh, man.
That, but definitely
we
not
made a yucky show, guys.
cheese and chocolate.
That's what I think is cheese on pies.
I think it
Not
sounds
poggers.
pretty pogger.
Not
But it
poggers.
sounds like we're split. It
Poggers.
sounds like a 50-50 split.
Yeah.
So undecided. Could be poggers.
Could
It's
not.
hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Next one. Pickled okra.
Poggers.
What?
I don't know what an okra is.
Pickle me anything, baby.
I think I vaguely know what okra is. I think we
Right.
sold it at the farm market I used to work at. I think we sold pickled okra, but I don't remember what it was. Isn't that more of like a southern United States kind of thing that a lot of people eat? Pickled
Probably.
okra? Yeah.
I believe it.
Could be poggers.
I think
I think it's poggers.
I think when you pickle something, it usually tastes pretty good.
Yeah, you're in for a treat.
Go to like a Mexican, like an authentic Mexican
Yeah,
place.
get the dark
Yeah.
butter fingers.
No, I'm talking like the pickled, all the onions and carrots and
Exactly.
garlic. Ooh, you ever get a whole clove of garlic that's pickled? Ooh, yummy.
I actually haven't.
Ooh.
I love
There's less pickled
Oh,
things I want
do
more of
it.
now, though. That's where I'm at in my
So
life.
probably pickled okra.
Mhm.
Pretty good.
Pretty poggers.
Pretty poggers. Pretty
Pog
poggers.
from me.
Okay, here we go. Social studies. Is it
Poggers.
Poggers. Yeah.
What is
Depending on
social studies?
Not
Is that
math.
like history?
Yeah, I think it's kind of like history. I think I think social studies, like as a class, is more of like maybe middle school and a little bit late elementary. But I want to say poggers, but at the same time, it's fun when you're learning it, but it's less fun when you realize none of it's really actually accurate
Mhm.
or true. So
And also not like really that useful.
no.
I like looking at the pictures of like the wagons.
I feel like
Them
social
wagons.
studies. I feel like at the end of high school, or no, actually, let's call it when I dropped out of college.
Mhm.
I dropped out of college, and pretty much that day, I just started bailing information out of my brain
Yeah.
like I was a sinking rowboat. Just like buckets of information. Trigonometry, who needs it?
Nope. Not more.
Social studies, what even is it?
See ya.
Never heard of it. Grammar, what are we talking about?
Mhm. Yep.
I'll put a preposition wherever the fuck I want to. Thank you very much. Is what I'm thinking.
Yep.
That was, and it took a day, and then the day after that, I was like, and now I can be happy. And I never looked back, baby.
I'm gonna go with NP on this one. Not poggers.
Not poggers.
No.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I'm
Might
gonna
be
go with
divided here.
Well,
Probably
as a
with,
whole, yeah, it could be poggers when you realize, like when you're in it, you're like, oh, this is cool, this is nice, this is easy. But then when you're out of it and you're like, oh, they didn't actually tell us anything factual. or
lied.
useful. Yeah,
Like, I thought this was gonna be okay. Like, I thought everything was okay.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not.
Most of what I remember from history is like little facts about the presidents.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
pic-
How great Christopher Columbus was.
Tyler did the thing with Tippecanoe.
Andrew Jackson was a funny old man.
Well, no, Andrew Jackson was a actual super villain.
was a
Andrew Jackson-
person who commits genocide.
Here are the
No.
facts that I know about the presidents. Andrew Jackson and Reagan are actual super villains.
Yes.
Was Andrew Jackson? Andrew Jackson, was he a president?
Yeah.
He was the sixth.
Shit.
I did a report on him in fifth
that
grade.
killed all the Native American people.
Yeah.
My name is Alexander Hamilton,
And Alexander
and
Hamilton
there's a
wasn't.
million things I haven't done.
He wasn't a president, but he was
Shut.
He sure
I don't
loved
know.
capitalism.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Hoover did a bad job during the Depression. It was
What
pretty
about-
much his fault, I
Ooh.
think.
Teddy Roosevelt. What about Teddy? Good old Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy liked riding horses and did the national
National
parks.
parks.
Yeah. Probably liked
FDR
shooting.
liked his chair. Big time chair guy. FDR. JFK got yucky with Marilyn Monroe.
Big yucky.
He got yucky with like bullets.
Oh yeah, he got yucky. He got yucky all over the place.
Yucky.
Who are some other presidents that I know about? Grover Cleveland. He was the one who didn't fit in the bathtub good.
Wait,
Mm.
I
No,
thought
that was Taft.
Taft. Yeah.
Oh, Taft. It's the same. They're the same person.
I feel like we've had a lot of fat white guys. I feel like most of them probably don't fit well. in the
Garfield, Taft.
How was Obama in the bath?
Cleveland at bats? I bet.
Yeah.
Obama was maybe the best at bats.
Yeah.
I feel like Michelle gave him massages though.
Oh.
I feel like she was a top.
I bet
Mhm.
that they did like a massage circle.
With
Like-
who? Just the two of them?
No, they have friends. They're like cool people. They have friends.
Okay.
I feel like Obama is the only president that I could picture having friends.
That's fair.
All the rest of them are just like, I'm a grumpy guy.
I'm a grumpy guy.
Or they're Clinton and they like saxophone and nobody's your friend then.
Ooh. I played president. I did a play in like the 5th grade where they focused on the forgotten presidents, which is the dumbest thing. It's like, yeah, they're forgotten for a reason.
James
Dead
K.
Leonard. I played James Buchanan, and I cannot remember a single fact about him other than
He
his
was the
name
one
being
that a lot of people
Buchanan.
are pretty sure was our only gay president.
Mhm.
A lot of people are pretty sure.
Hell yeah.
But also who fucking knows? Also, who fucking cares?
They're all dead. They're all old, white, and dead. So
Yep.
Yeah. And also he probably had some opinions that were
Viewer mail is poggers.
should we man. Did we get viewer mail and I didn't even realize it? I forgot to check the email. Let me
God damn it.
I'm really I just blew it. I blew it all the way across the board.
Maybe because you got so much viewer mail last week, you weren't expecting it this week,
Let's see.
and you thought maybe you didn't have to check it.
Oh man.
But you
Oh,
always
boy.
should be checking it.
Yeah,
This is
always,
your 9 to 5.
Always be checking.
This is
I
your
gotta
9
see
to
if
5.
there's another cat in my room. I thought I had 2, but I only see 1, and now I'm very startled.
Get that cat.
Where's
Oh
she
man,
getting
looks
that?
like we do have some viewer mail. And you know what? I'm gonna say it is probably pre-poggers. Let's see. Here's some viewer mail. Hey Clancy and James, tomorrow is the best holiday of the year. Do you have any advice on how to throw down and have an unforgettable 420?
Jasper. I think this guy's
Jasper, boy, have we got some advice for you.
was really helping people out.
Drugs.
Yeah.
Smoke weed.
Get a box of matches.
That's a good idea.
And
or a brand new lighter. If there's any day to get a brand new lighter, it's 4/19. Maybe even 2. Spring for 2. You deserve it. Oh man, today I got my kickback from how they took too many taxes from me.
Good.
Did you guys hear about this? They took too many taxes from you if you were on unemployment last year. And I got my kickback from them taking too many taxes from me. And you know what? I can afford a couple new lighters. You know what I'm saying? A Jeep?
I used to, when I was a big stoner in school, I had to have everything, the best of everything. So I had Jeep lighters, space case titanium grinders.
What is a Jeep?
I had a 5-foot bong that I put in my truck with a seat belt on it.
Is it a Jeep like one of those like little mini torch lighters?
No, it's just like a Bic, but it's got a smoother roll to it.
I hate that.
It's bigger. Oh, it was the culture.
If you're gonna get a fancy lighter, get a friggin'
Had a Zippo.
Yeah, get a Zippo, you dork. Anyway, that's that.
That would be good, Jasper. Get a Zippo.
Hopefully, I'm not doxing myself too hard here. Here we go. More mail. Dear World's Hottest Goss, my local weather person is a total fraud. They're definitely just making this shit up. Is there anywhere reliable I can go to for the truth? We could do a weather segment. Why don't we do a weather segment?
I've thought about being more news oriented in general.
Hey, tomorrow, wherever you are, the weather is going to be pretty cool.
Weather.
It's Saturday Night Weather.
Rain.
Featuring a cold front coming in from the west.
Musical guest. The wind.
Yeah, I think. Does that help upset weather fans? Let's see. Here we go. Oh, this one's just for me. Thank you.
He's handsome.
Dear Clancy, what's an easy way for me to add something fancy to my style? Fashion terrifies me, but I need to find someone to marry my stupid ass. Help me, Goss. I tell you what. I tell you what. Let me just give it to you straight here. Check these out. Platform Vans.
Boom.
Check that out. They're just like regular Vans, old school skate shoes, but they're thick.
Those
bottoms.
are thick. These are
so
regular.
It looks so it's like cute and like fun. It's like it's a big time girl boss move to have like
that's girl
platform Vans.
In the circle they say girl gang.
Girl gang.
Yeah.
We're the big time. It's gonna be a big time girl boss summer, guys. And all I'm saying is that's a good fashion.
That looks like
That's a good fashion.
And Ross from Friends.
Van Wilder and Ross from Friends at the same time. Van Ross from Friends. Van Geller. I did it.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. OMG, you guys. My mom totally loves pickles, but I think they're gross. What should we do? It's tearing our family apart. Signed
Okra.
in a pickle.
Okra. Officially poggers as of
just
recently.
Tell your mom to stop. Or also, she's allowed to like pickles, and you can just not like pickles. What is she forcing you to eat pickles? I don't think so. And if she is, tell her to stop.
Maybe there's a variety that you both like the butter ones.
I don't trust anyone who likes bread and butter pickles.
They're amazing. What?
I don't.
They're sweet. They have sugar in them. That's why. Yeah, it's a savory sweet sort of deal.
Wait.
Yeah, well, see, there we go.
What is a bread and butter pickle?
It's a pickle, but they cut them up like not long ways. They do it this way.
It's the horizontal.
They're like little.
They're like little discs, and they put sugar in the brine.
Oh,
so they're sweet. You know, like there's salt in the brine, but there's also sugar in the brine.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I like that, but I could be wrong.
They're a big, your mom was on diets in the 90s snack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
No, well, because pickles have no calories.
No, but the sugar ones do.
My mom
Well,
Yeah.
Kosher dill
add
for this
sugar
bitch.
to it.
Yeah.
My mom drank tequila in the 90s.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I drink tequila. I don't know what my mom did in the 90s because I wasn't really there for it.
My mom got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in the 90s. So.
Hell yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
Lots of pickles.
She got it
Girl gang. Oh man.
We all have moms.
We all have moms.
Moms, I would think. In the scheme of things.
At least a little bit. We all maybe not like maybe not like always, but like everyone had a mom a little bit. At least for
that's a good way to see reality is just sometimes moms.
Oh man, you did it.
Because I am.
Oh man.
Sometimes moms.
That's reality. Fact of the matter is, sometimes moms.
I was frozen that whole time, and then the word reality popped up.
Oh man, reality. Okay.
Man, I was really sad the whole time.
What?
I'm just kidding.
I'm like damp. This is a hot room we're in. We're in like a hot room. I'm like wet.
It's like a
Touch here.
Okay.
Well, maybe don't. Well, I mean, you touched the part that's not wet.
Nice.
I stayed below the zone.
Yeah, we all got wet zones. Anyway, okay.
Sliding into some wet gooch.
I mean, we got to start charging more if we're gonna be showing pit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh man, another cat! Unbelievable.
That's a rolling grumbler if I've ever seen one.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Look at Gatsby.
Oh God, I love cats.
Wow.
So good.
All right.
Probably tastes like cheese whiz.
Oh, look at that. We ended the main show with a cat, and we're ending the regular show with a cat.
What?
It's like poetry. It rhymes.
It's like we wrote this information down and absorbed it in order to start living it eventually.
Movie magic.
Yeah.
Oh, did we just reality shift, guys?
Reality shift.
We just shifted into reality.
Where's Adam Driver?
We ended both shows with a cat. Do you guys have things you want to plug? Twitters and Instagrams, TikToks, YouTubes.
Maybe a dunk contest.
I mean, all my social media is just my own. It's just Tina Högström, except if you're brave enough to follow my TikTok account, which has just become almost exclusively about either Pedro Pascal or Adam Driver.
Some cool dudes.
You can follow me there where I talk about how much I want to get laid at Högström. Hugs.
A little bit of this.
Rather than
a little bit of this. A little bit of
a little bit of
a little bit of yeah. A little bit of one of these. Oh yeah, a little bit of this. And one of these.
A bit of that.
Yeah. Emily, what are you plugging?
Radio Free Multiverse. RadioFreeMultiverse.com. Check it out on Fridays at 9 p.m. Pacific and midnight Eastern.
Hey!
I've been up in that multiverse before, and it gets pretty crazy.
That's where you've been hanging out?
Yeah. This one time I pretended I was like a pizza delivery boy, and I was like an idiot, and I was pretty sure I was from Drive.
That's a party.
You ever seen that movie Drive?
A real human being.
Boom, boom, boom.
A real.
Anyway, it's a pretty good. Hey, everybody, go follow Radio Free Multiverse. Find Tina on TikTok and watch her talk about how she wants to do yucky.
Yeah.
Tina wants to do a yucky. You should rename your TikTok to Tina wants to do a yucky.
Tina wants yucky.
Ooh, yummy.
That's where they make the yogurt.
How is the sausage made? How is the yogurt made, man? You know?
Oh boy, howdy! That was a show.
That
guys.
was a good show.
That was a show.
That was a good show.
Guys, we did it.
Thank
We
you,
did the
everybody,
show.
so much. Thank you so much for being
Let's
here.
see.
Coming on through the show.
I'm gonna say my thing, and then you're gonna say your thing, and then I'm gonna end the show real quick.
All right, my eyebrows.
Real quick.
My eyebrows haven't looked this good in about a year.
They look
You got
bad.
some good brows, baby.
Thanks.
Hey guys, pour hot tea all over your legs and feet.
I'm feeling like I want to start the show.
Let's start the show.